So today I'm going to be talking about our content distribution strategy that we're using for our talent agency. And once you learn what we do, trust me, you're gonna want to use it too. So guys, look, for the longest time we've been getting like a lot of, like we've been creating a lot of threads, a lot of content, and we're trying to figure out like how do we get that content in front of the right people so this way people recognize that we are connecting freedom founders, the operators, and the feudal lords together. So this way businesses can grow faster because they can tap into our trained cohorts of freedom founders who strategically promote feudal lords and bring more revenue in feudal lords' pockets. So obviously, guys, this may seem simple for me to quickly explain, but if this is not presented in front of the right people in the right time and the right manner, then obviously it just doesn't work. So how do you solve this problem? This problem where you get to position your business, the relevant thread, in front of the right people in the right time without feeling like a process prisoner. And of course, this is the topic that I'm quickly covering. I'm gonna go ahead and spill the tea, guys. So it's relatively like complex for you to even attempt to understand this, so I'm gonna do my best to explain it. But once you get it, it's fairly straightforward. It's smooth sailing. So a couple of things. Number one, guys, you gotta have, not only should you have complex content, but you should have simple content. And you should be thinking from the standpoint of like, you should be thinking in a way like in this book called The Pyramid Principle, where everything needs to extenuate from the pinnacle of the pyramid all the way towards the base as you're expanding your foundation and explaining everything to individual, except the individual who is looking at your content is not necessarily in the same space, in the same life cycle. So obviously, in order to solve that problem, you need to be in the correct life cycle. And when you position your threads as well as Blue Sky and all sorts of other socials in front of the right people in the right life cycle, then out of a sudden it becomes gazillion times easier for you to break through your ideal customer profile and distribute whatever the content that you're trying to distribute. But if you don't get to that point, then of course it's going to be hard. So first of all, how do we get to that point of even getting how do we get to the point of even getting folks to recognize that our content exists? So guys, look, we use all those socials like Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, LinkedIn, Reddit, Buy Me Coffee. We use them, all of them. And what we do, we use different functionalities of each platform to position ourselves in front of the right people in the right time. But that's not where the key is at. The key is at where whenever we get access to, whenever we position our content, guys, where it kicks in, where the distribution kicks in, is within the system that we built. So check this out, guys. We built two types of structures: complex structure and simple structure. If you just only do simple structure and no complex structure, then you won't be able to convert. Anything we do, guys, has to do with this book called The Pyramid Principle, as I mentioned to you earlier, where you expand from the pinnacle of the pyramid towards the base as you extenuating your business products, programs, and services, and distributing them in front of the right people. Now, guys, keep something in mind. That book was written many years ago by like some Yale people or whatever. You got to take a look at the Pyramid Principle. Now, how we apply this is fairly straightforward. We build two things. We built a platform called Hypism. And of course, if you don't know about it, definitely rewatch my YouTube channels. Well, I have like videos and threads, etc. But we have a platform that connects freedom founders and feudal lords together. And this platform is explicitly designed to help business owners be seen, like brick and mortar business owners, any other kind of business owners. Like, for example, I don't know if you have insulation attic business and you wanted to get seen, then in a traditional world, you go out and you be like, all right, let me go get some, I don't know, meta ads and get myself seen. But meta ads, they're not really strategic. They're sort of like a, like a daily transaction. When you go to the deli and you buy a sandwich and you you pay the money and get the sandwich, that's kind of how it feels. Ooh, oh my God, it's a break, guys. So I need to get some coffee real quick. One more. Thank you. All right, guys. Sheesh, I got 2 coffees. I totally forgot. I had to get a coffee for my. Otherwise, I would have just taken 1 coffee. By the way, guys, I bought my wife a car yesterday, real quick. I forgot to tell you that. Yes, and it's in another country too, in Russia. And I think it was. I think she mentioned the name is Hyundai. I think that's the car. Anyway, guys, I'm heading out to get a bagel and a croissant. I gotta get one for my wife and I gotta get one for myself. Then I gotta get back to work real quick. But I figured I'd go ahead and quickly, guys, give you the tea for the kind of content distribution strategy that we're utilizing. Sheesh. If you use this content distribution strategy, that's like borderline illegal, literally, guys. It's so stupid, guys, but yet simple. And a lot of entrepreneurs come to us and be like, yo, like, how do we do that? We got so much content, but we don't know like what to do with that content. Like, how do we distribute in front of the right people? And be like, I bet. Have you tried Freedom Fusion System CRM in combo with Hypism? And I tell them that, and they be like, yo, we don't know what that is, but like, can you explain it? And I'm like, I bet. All we gotta do is have combination of both systems, a simple system and a complex system. So simple system represents something like, let's say you are an attic, let's say you're an insulation attic company, a brick and mortar company, and you're trying to, I don't know, sell more of your services where you insulate the attics. let's just say that you're that company. So guys, in order for you to like get people to see you and be like, oh, buy my insulation attic services, you obviously got to have fire content distribution strategy. And that strategy needs to be tied into what's so-called gamified smart landing pages. And of course, I already dropped some of the content for you guys on YouTube to see what the smart landing pages look like. But that's what's going to be dominating in 2026, smart landing pages. But anyway, that's not where the tea is at, guys. The real tea is combination of both smart landing pages and specific configurations within your funnel that dumbifies the hell out of content. Like, you're talking to 5th grader and has bunch of bots that literally wait and watch until the person reads and re-engages back with them and tell them, yo, did you finish reading that thread? And then comes back into the system and updates everything and lets you know and packages the interaction directly into pipeline, and then moves the lead into the proper part of the pipeline, and then eventually gets them to whatever your workshop or your book appointment system, also booked by your bot, or just in general the person joining into your workshop. It all needs to be strategic, guys, but this is how we're able to get all of our threads, all of the content, thousands of workshops, thousands of pieces of content shown in front of the right people by the bots without us actually having to be like, oh, do this, do that. How do we get people into our business? We use Hypism. Hypism is by far, like, literally our email box is exploding, guys. We're getting like 30 emails per hour. Sheesh. I was the last live stream. Oh wow, we got Minty. I was in live stream. Oh wow, you got the steez with the gang and you smoke weed. You know, it's a good question. It's a good question. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the food, guys. I'm gonna get food, and yeah, I need to get a bagel, guys. And then afterwards, I gotta go to work, guys. I gotta go to work, and I gotta send some money to Russia too. So that's gonna be like, I need to send like $8,000 real quick. I bought a car for my wife. But guys, look, if you love the tea, go ahead and subscribe, and Definitely, if you guys want if you want something like this set up for you, send an email to info@hypism.com and let us know if you're a Freedom Founder or a Feudal Lord. Feudal Lord if you're an existing business owner, and Freedom Founder is somebody who want to serve the Feudal Lords. Or if you're just browsing around, then definitely there's an option for that as well too. That's where you get to see how our content distribution strategy works until it cooks you up, cooks your brains a little bit and tells you exactly what to look at, what threads to look at. So this way, instead of just browsing, you're going to become like either a Freedom Founder or a Feudal Lord. That's where the content distribution strategy kicks in the most, because you're gonna have all sorts of people coming into your funnel, guys, and you gotta distinguish who's who and funnel them in the correct place. Anyway, guys, I gotta get going. I'll see you next time.